Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over the new event that has begun, sustainability. So we're going to be seeing a new Pokemon, Binacle and Barbaracle, as well as a new shiny. We have Trubbish and Garbodor. So let's get into it. This is some pretty awesome stuff here. So this event is going to be going down April 20th, 420, let's go, until April 25th. At a local time. So we're going to be able to see this new Barnacle Pokemon, which is going to be extremely weak to grass, as we're going to be taking a look at. And then, of course, the introduction of Shiny Trubbish. And remember, when you catch Trubbish, you're going to be able to yield more Stardust. So catch those Trubbish, folks, and maybe turn on a Star Piece. You're going to be able to get those bonuses. Some Pokemon spawning in the wild. We have Grimer, Drillbur, Trubbish, and Ferrothorn. Now, Ferrothorn is going to be potential shiny, and it is decent in Go Battle League, so you definitely want to get one of those with potential lower attack, or if you get a high attack, then you know, have a good one there. 5 kilometers. Eggs, you're going to be seeing Diglett, Tangela, Goldeen, Badoo, Cherum, Finnegan, and Drillbur. And then for the raids, we'll take a look at those here in a moment, and then the field researches as well. You're going to have a new shirt. So this is looking pretty good. Niantic is really laying on the events. We did have a little bit of a downtime as I was bringing you guys a ton of Go Battle League videos with very lengthy times to them, and I know you guys do enjoy those. Then moving on to the next bit here, we're going to have some kind of rewards to unlock here. So 2,500 achievements, you're going to be able to see more 5-star raids. Now that's not... For the people that don't have anybody in their area to raid, that's just going to be like, oh, come on. I know we have the remote raids and all that stuff, but hey, 5 kilometer eggs appearing more. And then for the second achievements, 5,000. And that is going to have a free bundle of 3 remote raid passes in it, which is going to be a one-time deal. And then the final achievement is going to be ×2 catch bonuses. And I'm sure we'll meet those goals, no problem. All right, so moving on here, let's go ahead and take a look at the time research that we're going to be getting here. So for the first one of 3, you're going to have to use 5 berries to help catch a Pokemon for a potential shiny Oddish. Catch 7 water-type Pokemon for a potential shiny Goldeen. Catch 7 Pokemon with Weather Boost for a potential shiny Bellsprout. So there we go. And then the ultimate rewards for this one are going to be a potential shiny Tortwig. Plenty of Venusaur candy. Well, 20, it's not the most around, but some of that Mega Energy. And then 1,000 XP. For 2 of 3, you're going to have use 5 berries to help catch a Pokemon for a potential shiny Tangela. Catch 5 different types of species of grass-type Pokemon for a potential shiny Ferrothorn. And then send 5 gifts to a friend for a Fanfy. Rewards are going to be a Grottle, more Venusaur XL, and XP. Moving on to the final one. Use 7 berries to help catch a Pokemon for a Cherum. Catch 40 grass-type Pokemon for a Diglett. And then use a Incent for a Barnacle. All right, so you're going to be able to get one of those guaranteed. Moving on to the exclusive field research task for this event, you're going to have 5 catch Trubbish for a... And then you have use 5 berries to help catch a Pokemon for a Chespin. Use an Incent for meh. Catch 5 Grimers for a Ducklet and a Spheal. And then use a Golden Raspberry to help catch 3 Pokemon for that new Pokemon there. As you can see, so if you want a good IV or 100% IV, it's going to be 405. Is this Pokemon going to be good? We're going to take a look at that here in a moment, but I'm just going to let you know before we get into that. Not so much. Not so much. It's not so much going to be good, but it's, you know, going to be interesting and spicy, I suppose. Now, moving on to the raids. For the tier 1, you're going to have a Alolan Diglett, Ferrothorn, Barnacle, Trubbish, and Psyduck. For tier 3s, you're going to have Camerupt, Vileplume, Torterra, Alolan Exeggutor, and Rhydon. For the Mega Raids, you're going to have Mega Lopunny, Mega Abomasnow, and Mega Venusaur. And then, of course, for the Tier 5 raids, you're going to have the Theron form Landorus, which is definitely worthy of your remote raid passes. If you're looking to do any raids, that thing is amazing. It is going to be a good ground-type Pokemon. It did get a bit nerfed, but it doesn't make it horrible. It is still absolutely amazing. So now's the time. Always remember that they're going to be bringing these things back with a new shiny and potentially a new move that's making it better. We do have Elite TMs, and I know that's going to be a while from now, but that's just a little food for thought if you're trying to max out, like, I don't know, several of these to level 50, because if you are raiding pretty hard, you're going to be able to get a lot of XL candies to do so. Just a little heads up, we already been discussing these things before, so you do what you want to do with your resources, but a little bit of a word to the wise, you may want to hold on. So taking a look at Barnacle and Barbaracle. Are they going to be good? Well, I don't know. Let's see. So Barnacle itself can compete in the Great League because it does have such a massive CP. Taking a look at its evolution here, it's going to be a rock and water. Doesn't have much as far as attack is concerned. Its max CP is going to be 3025, attack 194, that's not great. And the defense is meh. Taking a look at the weaknesses, weak to electric, fighting. Very weak to grass because of the rock and water typing, and also weak to ground. Has a very good resistance to fire, resistance to flying, ice, normal, and poison. Okay, so we've seen the stats, we've seen the weaknesses. What are the moves going to look like? We've seen it before, but let's just brush up here. Since it is released, we have Fury Cutter, Water Gun, and Mud Slap. I mean, it could be worse. Let's just say that. It's not the worst around, it's not the best, but it's decent for the quick moves. Taking a look at the charge moves, we have Stone Edge, Skull Bash, Grass Knot, and Cross Chop. So you're going to be getting stabbed from what charge moves? Just Stone Edge. Yep, that's it. But you also have some decent other coverage moves, I suppose. Now, if you're going to be running with Grass Knot and Cross Chop, a little word to the wise, Venusaur is going to completely wall you if you're in Go Battle League. Just a little heads up, I'm sure there's others that are going to wall you as well, seeing that you're going to be weak to some pretty available typings that people do use. Not saying that it's going to be horrible. I'm sure it's going to be fun and spicy to use. You already know how I feel about all that stuff, so I guess I'll be testing it out. Now, why haven't I tested out the two new Pokemon that I just released? Clawitzer and Dragalge, because they're not that great. I made one, I made both of them, but they're a little bit rough, let's just say that. Very interesting to say the least. We did get some new Pokemon, but you know, I think we're going to have to expect Niantic to be trickling in some of these releases from now on because, well, they're really starting to catch up to the main series games. And I think that's just the way it's going to go from now on. We're not going to see the mass releases that we did once upon a time, if you were around for those fun old days where a new generation came out and it just exploded with new Pokemon. You go out there, new dex entry, new dex entry. Oh, this is a blast. Now, where am I going with this? Am I trying to say, oh, the game isn't fun anymore, they don't do that, I don't like it? No, not at all. I'm not even close. I figured that this day was going to come. I mean, if they keep releasing the Pokemon at the rate that they were doing, we would have been finished. We would have been all done by now, caught up to the current generation and just waiting for the next one to be released. And it would have been a very interesting period to go through if that actually happened. So we also do have a new shirt in the shop, and it does look a little weird because of the pose I have. It's kind of all like bent out of shape, but there it is. If you did enjoy this video, folks, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for new, turn notifications on. I'll be keeping you up to date and bringing you some more Go Battle League battles and the news for Pokemon Go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.